Hello and welcome back to another video in the Moodle Course Development Series. I'm Joe Deegan, and in this video I'll introduce you to repositories and how you can use them to share files and other resources across your site. Now that you've learned how to add files to your course site, you'll want to know how to bring in more content, and a great way to do that is with repositories. Repositories in Moodle make it easy to access files and bring other content into your site from external resources such as Flickr, YouTube, or Google Docs. So we'll start by showing you how to access file repositories. Then we'll cover how to enable other repositories in your Moodle site so you can start making some great content available for your students. As you saw in the last video, if you go to add an activity or resource to add a file, so I'll click add, and then I go down here to the file picker by clicking add, then you'll be brought to the file picker where you can see the repositories that are enabled on your site by default. And at top we have the server files repository. And this is where you'll find files that have already been uploaded to this course, or really any courses on the site. If you look at the top here, you see you have these file systems right here. And this will allow you to access files that have already been uploaded to other courses. So if I want to access a file that's been uploaded to another course in the miscellaneous course category, I can click on miscellaneous, and then I'll find the other courses here. So if I click on activity and resources, and then folder of files, you can see I can actually add this example PowerPoint from another course right here. And this is just a really popular repository to use for files that have already been uploaded to the site. You also have a recent files repository, which is handy for accessing files that have been recently uploaded to your Moodle site. Then you also have the private files repository. That's great for teachers or course creators to store their own private files. And you'll also see that I have here on my screen the SCORM demos repository, which is a custom repository that I created. But these aren't the only repositories available. So let's go take a look at what other repositories are available and how to enable them by going to the site admin block. So I'm going to exit out of here. And then if I go down to the site administration section and plugins, then repositories and manage repositories, I'll be brought to this screen where you'll see all the repositories available. So now the ones I just discussed, you can see they're selected as enabled and visible. But if I scroll down a little bit further, you'll see I have some other options here. Well, quite a few other options like Flickr and Google Docs and Dropbox are all disabled. So if I wanted to enable one of those, for example, if I wanted to enable YouTube videos, I would just go to this drop-down menu and select enabled and visible. You can also use enabled but hidden, but in most cases you'll want to use enabled and visible so that everybody can put it to use. So you'll select that, and then you can also go to settings and modify any of the settings that you want, but we'll just go with the default. And then after doing that, you don't need to click save or anything, it's all set. So let's go take a look at how that works now. So if I go, let's say I'll go back to my course, and if I go to somewhere where I can add a video, so if I click edit here, and to go into the HTML editor where I can access this video icon right here, so I'll click on this video icon, and then I'll click the Find or Upload button. And now I can see that YouTube repository available for me right here. So I can use this to search for videos and then make them available on my site. So let's do a quick search for, how about educational technology? And then I'll click search. And here's a great one. Looks like history of technology in education. So let's say I wanted to add that. All I would do is click on it. And then I'll click select this file. And then sometimes it'll give you a preview, but I'll go ahead and click Insert. Now you can see it right here, so if I click Save Changes, now I have that video right here available on my site. I didn't even need to do any HTML code to embed it or anything. Just because I added that YouTube repository made it that easy to add a video to my site. So that's how you use repositories to enable more content and make resources available for your students. Okay, time for a little practice. Start by uploading files or other resources to the existing server files repository. Then try enabling other repositories you may be interested in and start adding some content to your site. In this video, you learned how to access, enable, and use Moodle repositories. In the next video, you'll learn how to create more content for your students by composing web pages. That's it for now, and we'll see you in the next video.